Hello and welcome to Willand PE. It's week 9, lesson 1. I'm here with Jack.
Hi.
And today we're going to talk about running. Okay, so just watch Jack first. If you just run down there and back, please, Jack. And there we have a young man who's allowed outside a bit now and can run. So the good news is with the lockdown we're allowed to go out and do a bit more type of exercise. You're allowed to go to the park and stuff like that. Now what we're going to do today is give some ideas about running. And the number one mistake I see with teaching young people this age running is that they try and teach too many things and you can actually stop people from getting fast. Whereas if we just say run, go, run. If you watch Jack now, as long as the children are given an opportunity to run fast and plenty of it, they will get faster. So children are a bit like dogs, that you don't have to teach a dog how to run, just they will get faster and faster and faster the more opportunity. So you want opportunity and variety, and the other thing children like doing is running short distances and adding a bit of direction, right? So children aren't designed to run slowly in big loops or for long times, like a mile or 3 miles. They're not designed for that. They're more like little ones. Go on, run again. Now if you watch Jack, a couple of points we want to see. Are they upright? And are their feet coming off the ground like this? Okay. Very good. So you'll see a gap between his feet, and that's good. So remember we did the skipping exercises. Remember we did that, Jack? Skipping exercises, just show those skipping like that. Yeah, and then you can go forward. Okay, and backwards. Really good. Okay, and if you could face that way as well, so people in the camera can see, I'll just point out what we're doing. Yeah, so skipping. So skipping, you can see his heels don't touch the ground. All right, his heels don't touch the ground like we talked about before. So, if for the younger ones, thanks, Jack. The reception and year ones, so maybe skipping's a good thing and let them just run. But then when you get to Jack's age, which is year 5, then we can start talking about the running. And the same idea, we want their feet going like that, so they're not. Okay, so stamp as hard as you can on the ground. That's not what to do running. But what we can do is a bit like Goldilocks. So Jack's going to run now, and you're going to try and stomp on the ground as hard as you can. Just the end of this hedge, okay? Just stomp. Okay, and now try and run as far away from that. So that was as heavy. Now try to run as light as you can. So I mentioned Goldilocks. So there we've got really big and heavy. Well, that's not the best thing. And then we've got really quick and light. And that's the best thing. So then, those are two extremes. Where's in the middle? So try and find somewhere in the middle, Jack, between those things. Okay, and come back. How's that feel? All right, was that a good one? Was that the best one? Or do you think the heavy? Which one of those 3 is the best one for you?
Light.
The light one, the super light one.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so let's show that then, so I might be wrong. Okay, now run super light. Don't think that's super light. I think that's the medium one. Really good. Okay, so well done, Jack. So his feet aren't in contact with the ground a lot. So if we're in close up now, just checking that my feet are in shot. Are my feet in shot? Yeah. So if we do this, we do these foot tappers like this. You try that, Jack? So you just do your ankles like this. Your foot, I'll demonstrate from the side. Well, I'm not as good as my left. So Jack, you face me. It's quite hard, this one, isn't it? To get that rhythm. So you go 1 foot at a time and just get used to this is the feel, not running on your toes, balls of your feet like this, but this tapping here. And then we try alternate feet like this. So you're like a penguin with happy feet. Okay, this gets our foot action going, and we're training our feet like this. You don't want to do this too long, but once you can do it on the spot, so progressions are tap, 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 then alternate taps, and then we gradually go forward, don't we? Okay. Now we're making that look quite easy compared to how it is. So remember, if you start just doing this with bent knees, go back to just foot tapping. Alright, so Jack, what I'd like you to do now is that same feeling with the foot tapping, but run. Okay, go. And then build into a run. And then run, Jack, run normally. There we go. So what he's done is just trying to get this foot action going here, so he's like skimming a stone. You know when you skim a stone across the water? That's what we want. Boom, boom, boom. Not sinking. Sinking. Good boy. Okay, let's do something different now. So that's a bit about skipping, foot contacts, and feeling like you're just skimming across the water. Now what we'll do is we'll give some obstacles. Jack, let's get these balls out. So we're going to try running now. And remember I said we want opportunity and variety. So the variety we're going to do now, is hopefully these balls won't run all over the place, is run over the balls, Jack. Okay? If you can put the rugby ball down, please. Put the rugby ball down, please. There we go. So Jack's now, we've just got various balls. You have to have balls, like we say, any obstacles. Quite often useful to have family members lying down here if you want to try running over. So you can run over them, Jack. Okay, just run towards the camera. Yeah, okay, and then run back the other way. There we go. So you can see our super scientific method, we carefully measured those out, or we just put them about. Do they feel close or too far apart? Too close. So then he feels they're a bit close, so we can move them slightly apart. So move them then. Okay, all of them. So he's tried, and this is where the trial and error comes and just the fun. So everybody can be a sprint coach, you just need to try and change things. You notice I haven't said what he's not to do yet. All I've given is opportunity and variety, remember that. Okay, go on then. Oh yeah, that's good. It's almost like we planned it where the balls gradually get bigger, isn't it? There's only one that's in the way. Are they about the right distance apart now? Yeah, okay, so... Well, how can you keep your running action? That's a good question. Jack said, start this end, Jack. Jack said, how far away do they have to be apart? And the answer, as soon as the running looks bad, it's too far apart or too close together. So remember that Goldilocks thing. Not too far, not too close, just right. Okay, go on then, Jack. See if you can do that. What do you think about that? Okay. The other thing is, you notice here he doesn't get much of a start, and he has to go from a slower start, whereas there he goes into it from a bit of a run-up. So gradually you have a run-up, Jack, and then see what happens. So go back a little bit, please. There, a bit further, a bit further. So you're building into speed and see what happens then. Okay, go. That was quite an easy run, wasn't it? Is that as fast as you can run? Let's try running fast now. Okay, yep. And then go back from there, try and get a bit of head of steam up and try coming fast, okay? You go past the camera. Very good, very good. And then what was doing that, you see the intent on Jack's face. He's got a task, he's trying to run fast. Now we can't obviously have his friends here racing with him, but that's what boys and girls like doing in the playground. Whenever you see them at pickup, they're running around and chasing each other. So if you've got an annoying little sibling, you can run away from them or chase them. Good job, Jack, that was good. So let's get rid of these balls now. Just put them to the side. Okay. So, another thing I like doing is once they've done a funny run, like with the foot tapping or the obstacles, then we can just get them to go running fast. So, incentive, you can chase a ball, Jack, or you can just run fast. What would you like to do? Run fast, chase the ball. Don't know which one. We've got football here. Okay, so they like chasing the balls. Right, so you're going to stand here, Jack, and when you see the ball run past you, go past you, face that way, you're going to chase it. Okay, face that way. Never work with children, animals, or balls. Right, here we go. Go. There we go. So that's just a simple drill, is that although he can hear, he has to chase the ball and stop it. That makes things a bit more interesting. All right, do that again. That was good. Try from the other side now. Are you watching? Right. I was faking you there, Jack, sorry. You ready? Okay, so look forward. Ready? Good, well done. Good work. All right, so just chasing a ball. It doesn't have to be a kicking ball, as you see in my inept football schools. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to have a stick. So the other thing we're going to do is the feet. You always want to be upright and trying to run as high as you can. So I've got a handy stick here, because we talk about posture a lot when we're doing things. And if your body's all wobbly and hunched, you sink into the ground a lot more. So Jack, you're just going to stand with push the stick up as high as you can. Last drill we're going to do, okay? So push. Look how tall he's making himself. Make yourself as tall as you can. Push that stick up to the sky. Okay, good. Then turn around, and you're going to just run to the end. You know how we do, pushing that stick up. And what this does, because he can't use his arms because the stick's there, that means his tummy muscles have to work really hard to keep him upright. All right, really hard. Good effort, Jack. Okay. So that looks a bit funny, doesn't it? It's just thinking no one runs with their sticks. We're making the run hard. We're looking for variety and opportunities, I think. And then the last one, okay, you can now choose, right? So always finish on choice. You either run fast on your own, with a ball, with a stick, or anything else you want to do. What would you like to finish on? Okay, so you're just going to, all right, yep, so he's just going to finish now, and you're going to run like the wind. Ready, and go. And he's run out of shot, and that's some ideas for speed training. Thanks for watching, and have fun.